More and more Americans are missing payments. They do not care about their credit score. They don't care what happens. They don't care if a collection agency is coming after them. They just don't care for one reason. It is now becoming unattainable to go and get a home if you are a lower or middle income earner. I want to break down what's going on because right now we are seeing people's credit scores are dropping. But guess what? They don't care. This is the first time we've seen this in about a decade. And so I want to break down what's going on. I'm going to show you the FICO website so you can see for yourself exactly what we are going through at this time. But all I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. And now let's begin. So one of the main reasons why we are currently seeing more and more Americans skipping payments altogether is because they don't have the available cash. They're having to decide if they go and pay that bill or do they pay this bill. They can't afford both. Well, look at this. It says the average US FICO score is at 717 as more consumers face financial headwinds. This is just from about a week ago. I want to read this to you though. It says last year, we reported that after a 2-point increase from the year prior, the national average FICO score held steady from April 2023 to July 2023 at 718. Now I want to show you this, okay? Look at this right here. So this is as of October 2023, it's 717. You can see it right there, okay? So October 2023. Here's what you need to know though. Let me try to pull up a little bit more. So you see, it's been holding steady since like 2021, 16 right here, right? We were going up. So if we go back, let's just go all the way back. See if I can show you a little bit of it right here. So we go all the way back here to October 2006. 690, 689, 90, 689, 87, 86, 87, 87. All right, we come all the way over here to let's say 2014 or 13. Okay, 90, 92, 94, 95, 99, 700, 701, 704, 705, 706, 706, 713, 16, 16, 16, 16, 18, 18. Guess what? All of a sudden now, we dropped. It's been about 10 years. Okay, April 2013 to October 2013, that is the last time we saw a drop. Okay, that right there has many financial experts very concerned. But I want to read a couple things to you as well. But I want to do this right after I show you what they say is a poor, good, excellent credit score. Look at this. It says FICO scores are a type of credit score that range from 300 to 850. If you're at 300, well, you are likely to get absolutely nothing. You won't get credit cards, you won't get a car loan, you will never be able to buy a house. Very poor is from 300 to 579. Poor is from 580 to 600. Fair, and this is where many people are at right now, is 601 to 660. This is where the majority of Americans are at, is 670 to 739. Very good. This is at least where you want to be. Okay, you don't want to be in the good, you want to be very good or better. It's 740 to 799. And exceptional, this is obviously where you need to be, is 800 to 850. That's where you want to be. Now, I want to show you something though. Okay? I want to read a couple comments that I received from people over the past week, because I've talked about this really over the past few days as well. This is what one person had to say. They wrote to me and they said, "And you are right again. I had to decide between making a medical payment which allows my daughter to continue seeing her doctor for an arrhythmia in her heart, or my car payment. I obviously chose my daughter's health over the car payment, but that really hurt my credit score. I went from just over 700, which is about average, to now 671 in one single month. It dropped." Yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to see. You start missing payments, and it doesn't take 10 payments. It only takes one. You miss one payment, knock on your credit score. 2 payments, knock on your credit score. Let's say you miss 3 consecutive payments for one company, okay, for one creditor. That's really going to take you down. Versus if you miss one payment from one creditor, one from another, and one from another. That's still going to take you down, but not as much. Again, it's crazy how this works, but it's interesting. I want to read you one other one because this is the reason why many believe we are seeing more and more payments being missed. I want to read you something first though. It says missed payments continue to rise. As of October 2023, over 18% of the population have had a 30-day or worse past due payment on one or more credit accounts in the last year. This is up by 4% compared to April 2023. So from April, we got May, June, July, August, September, October. So 6 months. In 6 months, it went up by 4%. That's from 14 to 18%. That's pretty big, okay? I want to read you one other thing as well. And then I want to explain why this is happening. It says new credit activity slows down. As of October 2023, 44.4% of the population has opened at least one new credit account in the past year. This is not only down from 45.5% as of April 2023, but also from 47.3% as of April 2020 and 47.2% as of October 2019. Now, when you look at this from an outsider, you're probably thinking, well, okay, new credit activity slows down. That's good. That means less people are using credit cards. No. In a sense, yes, less people are using credit cards, but the number one reason why, based off of what experts are telling us, financial experts, by the way, they are saying that the reason why credit activity is slowing down is because they are pulling credit. They are telling you, no, you don't have $10,000 in available credit anymore. We're going to drop that down to $2,500. That, oh no, you don't have 3 accounts with us anymore. No, you're only going to have 1. Or sorry, I know you applied, but like this said right here, has opened at least 1 new credit account. You know how many people have applied for a credit account and got denied? Yeah, that doesn't show it here. They're not showing that number because that number would be insane. More people are getting denied as we speak. More people. I want to read you something because one of the main reasons why people are looking at credit scores, FICO scores, is because of one of 2 things. Number 1, they want to be able to afford a home at some point in their life. Number 2, they want to be able to buy a car if and when they desire to. Well, I want to read this to you. Listen to this. This comment says, when I was in school, I was told I needed a 750 credit score or higher to be able to buy anything I want. Well, that may have been true 12 years ago, but not today. I'm 30 years old, and even if I save every dollar I have available after my paychecks, it would take me 122 months to save up $30,000. $30,000 is what I've been told it would take for me to buy a house right now. So why bother with credit now if I can never afford a home? Just to give you a little side note, I believe the average credit, let's look right here. Here you go. So the average down payment, I'll show you this one. The average down payment trends for 2024. Home buyers are posting smaller down payments in most housing markets since home prices peaked in the 4th quarter of 2022 and are decreasing through 2023 year to date. For instance, the average median down payment was $34,000 in Q2 of 2023. It was down 3.3% from a year ago, when it was $35,000. The median sales price decreased by 7.4% from $449,300 to $416,100. So, yeah. So a little side note there, you would need to save, and again, the average down payment is about 14%. So it's not the 3%, it's not 20% because most people can't afford that. It's about 14% on average, which means it's about $34,000 you would have to make as a down payment to get into a house today. So I won't leave you with that. That is the reason why we're seeing more and more people just completely forget about their credit score. They don't care what it is. Because number one, if they can never afford the one thing that credit score would get them, why bother? So I will leave you with that, but just understand, as of right now, that is what we know. The concern is people aren't worried about their credit score anymore, which means they're also not worried about making payments. So we'll see what happens moving forward. All I can tell you is that is what we know as of today. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I will see you guys on the next one.